Hello, everyone. My name is George Posey Jr., and I am the son of George A. Posey Sr. I want to thank each and every one of you for your support, your prayers for our family during this time. I'm here to just share a little bit of reflection of my father, and just want to share this with you guys, and just share some of the memories that I had as a young man and as a adult as well. For my earliest memories of just spending time with my dad, I just remember excited about just being around him. I believed always that my dad was just cool. He was just smooth and just cool, and funny, and I just really remember being young, and I'll get excited when I was going to see him, and I would always just want a little dollar or something just to go to the store, grab me some hot potato chips or something, and I'd just be happy. Like he'd throw me a little bit of money, say, "Hey, go on to the store and get you something," or just being around him, and some of the things I remember, with him is, he loved watching those westerns. Something about them old westerns. Even as an adult, when I got older, I talked to him. He still talking about those westerns. I know they don't even make westerns no more, but he still talking about those westerns. So he had to watch some things several times, I'm sure. But whatever made him happy. He really wasn't a complicated person. I remember my dad just being fun, and I do recall, even times I would talk to him on the phone, and we would just share things and just laugh, and I can still hear him, "Squiggy, hey Squiggy," or he hit me with that Junior, but I just still hear his voice. It's hard for me to be up here right now, but I'm grateful and thankful to be here to just talk about my dad and me as his son. I've been away, for quite some time, quite a few years, and I remember the last visit that we had. I went to visit with him, and I remember us going out to eat and just chit-chatting and just talking. And I enjoyed that day. I enjoyed that moment. It was a moment that was special for me. I believe that was a special moment for my dad as well. But I just remember just being in his presence, and it was a long time prior to that, before we actually seen each other prior to that. But we would stay in touch, in communication, and just talk. And he always got something funny to say, and I used to always say, "Yeah, I want you to come and visit me. I want you to come down here, but it's cold." And one of the biggest things was he was worried about how he was gonna get here. He didn't want to get on no plane. He don't want to get in the car. He don't want to do nothing. And I would mess with him like, "Hey, I'm gonna send some people out to pick you up and bring you on down to see me." And he'd be like, "Who? What? Who? When?" He just, if you know my pops, that's how he react. And I can still hear him just doing that all the time. Like, "Yeah, right. I ain't going nowhere. You and who else coming?" So I just remember those funny times, with my pops. And like I said, the last time I actually heard his voice was just recent Father's Day. We played a little phone tag that day. I reached out to call him, and then he called me back and he left me a voicemail. And I just remember him saying, "Hey, Junior, I missed your call, and I'm just calling you back. I went out and took a little walk, and I missed his phone call." And that's the last voice that I heard from my dad. But I'm grateful that I have that memory of his voice, and the memories that I have that I can always keep with me. It's not about how many or how few. But it's just the moments that matters the most. And that's something that I can keep with me. I'm going to miss hearing his voice, but I know he's in a better place. He never really called and really complained about nothing, and I just know that he had to be in a lot of pain and physically hurting, and but I just also remembered he could walk fast too. He was a fast walker. You know, last time I even seen him, he can move, boy. Wasn't no messing around. You're gonna keep up with him. You better be ready. You know, but I just think about the pain that he had to be physically going through, and he was still just never really complained about it whenever I talked to him. He always asked how I was doing, and I would share things and share about my life and my wife, my family, and we'll just chit chat, talk a little bit about football, and I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss my pops. And I'm sure each and every one of you that's out there, you have your own special memories as well. And I just pray that you'll be able to hold on to them. Hold on to the good memories, or the memories that you may found special in any way or any fashion. It may be just one, and it may be many. But once again, it's not the quantity of times, but it's the quality that matters the most. So I also would like to read a scripture, actually out of Job. If you guys are familiar with Job, you know Job was actually going through a lot of stuff. A lot of pain and turmoil came upon him, and he stood firm. He stood firm, and he kept going. But I want to just read this scripture to you. Actually comes out of Job. Job 19. I'm going to read 19, verse 25 to 27. Job 19:25 says, "For I know that my Redeemer lives, and he shall stand at last on the earth. And after my skin is destroyed, this I know, that in my flesh I shall see God, whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another." I would like to leave you with that verse, and once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for all your prayers and all your love for my father, our family. And I want you to know that I love you, and I miss each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and God bless each and every one of you.